The school year is right around the corner, and as a parent, you might be very familiar with this time of year, or if you're like me, your child might just be starting school. My 4-year-old starts transitional kindergarten in just a couple of weeks, and it will be his first time going to elementary school. So what I am encouraging you to do today, which is something that I had to take a step back and learn, was don't abandon your intuition right now at this time because you feel so busy with everything else that's impacting this back to school time. That intuition, that voice inside of you is what's going to really help you prepare your children, yourself, and your family for the whole dynamic that is this shift of going to school. They tell you all about the things you need to do to prepare your child for school, to-do items, right? So you have to, get all of the boxes checked at your pediatrician's office. You have to prepare their backpack, prepare their lunch bags, prepare their clothing. But what nobody really tells you is there are so many other facets to preparing your child for school that are emotional. We have so many to-do lists that we have to get done. We kind of push the emotions to the side. And if you quiet the noise and you feel into your intuition, what it's going to be sharing with you is just to let that love shower down on your children. It's really easy to get caught up in everything. I have been spending so much time trying to teach Dougie about how to deal with bullies or how to help other children if they are getting bullied. The process of just raising your hand if you want to ask a question in class and what class is even going to be like. But I also keep showering him with all of that love and that comfort, the things that will make him feel confident. And I want him to feel safe to explore and to learn. The way to create confidence and instill this sense of preparedness in your child is for them to feel safe and loved. If you find that you're getting overwhelmed, quiet the noise for a minute, take a deep breath, sit calmly, and feel back into your intuition, because the intuition is really what is going to help you to move through this process with grace with your children. And if you are like me and this is your first time sending one of your pups to school, it can be very overwhelming. But I'm working through it, and I'm finding that the more I tap into my intuition, I'm feeling drawn to just spending that extra time with my babies and just giving them as many hugs and reassuring them as much as I can as how creative and funny and kind and smart they are. That, I think, is actually going to help them be more prepared for school than anything else I can do. The growth will come, the social dynamics will get worked out. What they can't replace is that love from their parents that we give them day in and day out. And it's really important to remind yourself of how big of a piece of the puzzle it is. Take the time to feel into your intuition and let that quiet voice inside of you remind you that at the end of the day, the thing that your child needs the most is that love and just feeling the care of the family dynamic. So if you are going through it like I am going through it, and if you're just trying to keep up with getting everything ready for school, I hope that this helps a little to remind you to not lose touch with your inner voice and also to nurture yourself, because this is a big transition for you as well as a parent. I am feeling this energetically in a huge way. It's one part excitement, it's one part a little bit feeling the loss, but it is all a beautiful part of this path. Feel your emotions. It's okay to feel a little bit sad and be feeling the loss of the baby as your baby transitions into a little kid. But it's also really beautiful and it's really exciting. So let's help our little pups grow, but also not lose sight of how it feels inside for you and feeling into that intuition. And then I would love for you to join me on the channel, because I talk about all things related to intuition and mindfulness and how they affect our daily lives. Good luck, mom. Good luck, dad. Good luck, parent. We got this.